Hi everybody, Jim from County Corvette. I have today here a 1971 LS6 coupe. This is a real LS6, real red car, code 973mm red. Black leather, 403 code. It's an original trim tag on there. This is a completely restored car. It was done by Tim Thorpe out in St. Louis. Now, when I looked at the car, I asked him, is it a real LS6? He said, of course it is. What paperwork does it have? He says, the only thing that came with this car was its original door tag. Now on these cars, it has the engine code. This one's CPW, which designates LS6 4¼ horse with a 4-speed. And this is I believe one of the only GM cars where they actually put a tag on the car that designated the engine. So the LS6s were kind of unique in that regard. But that actually has the piece of door that it was attached to. They did that for documentation purposes because that's all that the car had. And I asked him, is it an original engine? He said, no, it's a restamp restoration engine. And that's okay if you know what you're getting. It's an interesting car because LS6s, they only made 188. It's a real car. It's very collectible, but it's missing some items that make it, a really true high dollar collectible. So what does that mean? It's still an LS6. It still has, the value of an LS6. It's just not going to hit the high end of the peak value of these cars. Red, black leather, concourse restoration. Tim's a great restorer. He's been doing it a long time, since the 70s. It's just a tall standing car. So we've gone through it. The car was in great shape. I mean, underneath is as good as the top. I'm trying to, make it clear that there's just not a lot of documentation on this car, but I also know that Tim would not have done the car and represented it as an LS6 if he didn't know it was an LS6 in the process of doing it. Had it not been for him restoring it, I might have some apprehension about it, but knowing that, he was involved in it and saw it come apart, saw all the LS6 features, I'm confident that this was a real car as delivered. And if you see it now, it's just a really tall standing, well restored car. So we will drive it. It does have some nice options. It's tilt telly. Black leather, like I said. No other big options to speak of, but the standard LS6 options. So we'll get it out on the road, but it is a restored interior. I can see the replacement seat covers. It's all good, looks like good on-knock stuff. The car shows great and runs and drives really well. So great car for the money if you're looking for a collectible car, but not looking to spend $250,000. This is a good car to look at. So let's get it out on the road and we'll see how it performs.